And what happened was she went to felony.
Oh, hold on. I don't even think we've done probable cause yet. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will.
Hold up. She's not just in hot water. She's drowning in it. 2 major charges, one tied to a peace officer and now a brand new offense stacked on top. This isn't a rough patch anymore. It's a full-blown legal landslide. What do you think? Is this a system breakdown, personal spiral, or a mix of both? Probable cause is coming next.
Done probable cause yet. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You now stand charged with possession of marijuana. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or $2,000 fine.
Thank you, Your Honor. On March 19th, 2025, a law enforcement officer observed a white Chevrolet Silverado ahead of him on the block 12600 block of Wilkland Parkway and ran the license plate through the NCIC TCIC. Registration was shown to be expired as June 2024. A traffic stop was initiated and the law enforcement officer made contact with the defendant, the driver. The law enforcement officer observed a strong odor of marijuana, and the defendant claimed at first she didn't have anything in the motor vehicle, then confessed she had marijuana and several pipes. The defendant was detained. Probable cause search of the motor vehicle was done, and the law enforcement officer located multiple marijuana pipes. Law enforcement officer located a small bag.
9 ounces of marijuana. That's way past a personal use excuse. In a lot of places, that tips straight into intent to distribute territory. Add paraphernalia in the car, and you've basically handed the DA a gift-wrapped case.
Bag of a leafy green substance and a black bag in the back seat. It was identified as marijuana, and the bag was within arm's reach of the defendant. Total weight of the marijuana was 0.09 ounces.
Since she has a license.
Yes, Your Honor. It does show being
Eligible or
ineligible.
ineligible? You're not allowed to drive. You will now be signing in.
And just like that, bond revoked. That's the gavel's way of saying, enough is enough. Judges will give you rope, but keep tugging and the leash snaps back hard, especially if you've already skipped court dates before.
David with me today promising me you're not going to drive. I don't give a rat's behind what your excuses are. If I find that you drive, I can have a contempt hearing. You can be facing an additional 6 months in jail and or a $500 fine every time you drive. You are on bond for 2 cases. Your first bond violation report was filed in February for you not showing up for testing and not picked up a new case. I now revoke your bond on the assault case.
Judge, if I may.
Please.
She went to felony court. And she was also revoked there. She just spent probably 4 or 5 days there. Is that right? And she's out here, so.
The day that moved was, I was in jail for a traffic ticket and a big call.
I don't know if you heard that, Judge, but the day that she missed court here the first time.
No, I never missed the test.
You missed it, that's right. She actually had texted me and she got taken into custody because of a traffic ticket. I have all that. So she was actually on her way to the testing and got picked over, and therefore she couldn't continue to make it there. So she's already been punished for bond revocation on the felony court, which she spent 5 days in jail last week. When did you get out on that?
Saturday.
Saturdays. And so if we take her in, I know you have a right to, Judge. It seems to me like it's kind of like a double whammy for her, especially for the fact that for that first BVR, she did honestly try to make an attempt to get there. I have the phone records for that, Judge.
When someone tells me something and they repeatedly fail to recognize the conditions that we set forth, for me, it goes in one ear and it goes out the other ear. You telling me something when you get out the doors, you still do whatever the hell you want to do without regard to bond conditions in this court. I'm now revoking your bond. She goes with you. Well, hold on. I need to sign this affidavit so she's not going to drive. And then she goes with you. I'm sorry, John, but it's just one thing after the other.
Do you want to go ahead and issue a new bond, or can I revisit you in about an hour to figure out what we want to do, Judge?
Sure.
You want to do it that way? Okay. Judge, she's a single mom with a couple of kids. I mean, she got her family to bond her out. Now she's going right back in. I can't work out anything with the case because, you know, they're the same
She's a
transaction.
single mother with all these kids. She's picked up 2 cases. Now she's picking up a third, smoking dope while she's allegedly driving. Really? And she missed the prior testimony.
Here's the tough part. On one side, you've got a single mom juggling real struggles. On the other, a string of charges and no-shows. If you were the judge, what call would you make? Compassion or accountability?
If I,
Well, the
John,
entire test, she got taken in because of the ticket, Judge. It wasn't like she was on the way there. She called me and I have all that. So anyways, I'm just,
let her go. I'm telling her it's okay for her to do what she's doing. And
no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that she got taken in just last week by the felonies case. So she's kind of like been through that and she's promised me she's clean, but it's up to you, Judge. I mean, all I can do is tell you what her situation is. If you want to keep it for a day, 2, I mean, you just got to let me know so I can let her know and what the bond is. So that,
at 5,003.
is there any way you can consider lowering that, Judge, because of her situation?
At this point, no. If she doesn't make it, then, you know, after a couple of days, we'll talk.
Okay.
My feeling